Hey guys, thanks for visiting. I'm going to show you how to make your art into stickers today. So I start out in Autodesk Sketchbook, and that is where I do all my doodles. The first thing that I do after I've got my image drawn is I draw a border around my image. That border is going to give you the edges where your Cricut or whatever cutting machine you're using is going to cut those stickers out. So I use the little felt pen here, and then I like to use a light color because occasionally that color will bleed through just a little bit on the edges and you really don't want to see that. So I just use a really light one here. And I go all the way around, and I also like to use the smoothing tool, which you see up there just like on a level 1, just so I've got really clean lines. I go ahead and fill it, and then I save that image to my images in my iPad. I open up Cricut. Alright, in Cricut I go ahead and go to upload an image, and I pick the image that I want. I use the remove tool to remove the background there, and you do have to adjust a little bit so it finds the edges that you drew in the sketchbook we were using. And then I like to smooth the edges out just to make it a little bit smoother, take one extra step, and then I just save it as a print then cut image. And you can, name it whatever as you nickname it. And then it brings you to another screen where you choose that image, and it's not loading, but it's that top left one there. So then you click insert, and it will pull up in that Cricut mat basically, and then you can size it to whatever you want to do, and adjust the screen and everything. And what I like to do is, after I find my size, if I'm going to make multiples, I click on actions down below after I resize everything, and then just duplicate it a few times and just adjust to where I want everything to go. And usually the print then cut prints, it's smaller, it won't print out your entire page because it has to have borders on it, and so I usually can only get like a 5 by 8 or so image out of the print then cut. So you'll see that the paper I actually use is like 8.5 by 11, but I can't use that whole paper because the print then cut won't allow me to. So yeah, after you've got your images there, you just select all of them, and then you click group, and then that will go ahead and group all of your images together. And I didn't get all of them on this sheet, and so when I go back, I click canvas and go back and kind of resize, just because I want all those to fit on one sheet. And then you can also hit flatten, which I like to do a lot because then that encourages the Cricut to get it all on one sheet. So it's got your image here of what it'll look like, and before you print anything, I like to go up and change it from bleeding for print then cut, because that gives you some really weird lines, and so I take that off. And then I go ahead and print the image in my printer, and especially with stickers, make sure that you are sticking the printer paper in correctly, otherwise you could print on the wrong end, which I have done. So this screen pops up next, and you just basically follow the instructions and your Cricut will do the rest of it. I print mine out on light cardstock as the setting in my Cricut Explore Air 2. And then, yeah, it just gives you the instructions to follow, and then your Cricut just does the rest of it. Alright, and then after everything is cut out, I like to use my weeding tool to delicately pull the stickers off of my Cricut mat. And then you've got some cute little stickers to enjoy. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Remember, I am Sunshine Stationery. Thanks, guys.